Hey there, Dennis Kaye with Belize Real Estate coming to you live today in this beautiful Saturday morning. Hope this finds you doing well. I just wanted to let you know that I came across a fantastic deal at Secret Beach. For all of those of you looking for beachfront properties on the island of Ambergris Caye, please take a look at this good deal. This is a direct beachfront property just about 1.12 miles north of the ever so popular Secret Beach on the west side of Ambergris Caye. And in this short video, I want to tell you why I think this lot is so spectacular and answer some of the questions you might have about buying and building in this area. First of all, what do I have for you today? Well, here are some of the details. This is a beachfront lot, parcel number 8460, also known as lot number 449. It has 75.2 feet of linear beachfront by 113 feet deep, and it is priced to move at $155,000 US. For those of you who have been doing research and keeping up with the ever-increasing prices on Ambergris Caye, you see that very rarely can you pick up a beachfront lot for this price anywhere on the island, but especially one of this size and in this fantastic location on these crystal clear pure waters of Ambergris Bay with no seagrass, no trash on the beaches, absolutely stunning sunsets, overlooking islands such as Leonardo DiCaprio's Blackador Caye, Carasario, French Caye, all these little islands scattered about there out in Ambergris Bay. And this would be a tremendous lot for you to build your future vacation home, retirement home, Airbnb rental home on, or even a very small boutique condo project. For example, a 2-unit or a 4-unit condo project. Now, here is more information on it. This is a Google Earth overlay that you see here. So you see the parcel identified there, parcel number 8460, and you can see it's a nice high lot, direct beachfront. I've already said that before, but I'll say it again for emphasis. And in this slide, it shows, according to Google Earth, it is only 1.12 miles north of Secret Beach. So how does this lot compare to lots that I have available right at the beach, right at Secret Beach? Well, the next closest lot I have at Secret Beach is going for $250,000 for a lot that is smaller than this one for $155,000, and it is very close. Here is a plot map of the property. Back when this subdivision was originally subdivided by the Belizean government, I think back in 2002, they gave these lots plot numbers and they surveyed them. And this lot is lot number 449. Again, with 75.2 running feet of beachfront by 113 feet deep, 690 square meters of building area. Now look how that compares to other lots in the area. For example, just going north, you see they're a bit smaller. 674 square meters, 671 square meters, 668 square meters, but this lot at 690 is among the largest lots I have in this area. Now, another thing that makes this lot so special, do you see there just above the red arrow where it says 66 feet of beach reserve? Well, take a look at this next slide. That 66 feet of beach reserve is not considered part of the property, part of the lot, but it is an additional set-aside beach reserve that you can use and enjoy. And if you wish, you could take advantage of this beach reserve. What I mean by that is you probably want to leave the lot in its raw native state. In other words, have sand go right into the water. But if you wanted to, you could have a seawall built all the way out from your property lines 66 feet into the water and then build a retaining wall or a seawall. Now, why might you want to do that? Well, you can't build anything permanent on the area, but you can put things such as little palapas, beach chairs, lounge chairs. You can really extend your property by 66 feet in a way and just gain that much more sand for you to use if you want. Or you can just have the satisfaction of knowing that that 66 foot of beach reserve won't ever be touched. That's a beautiful bonus for buying properties in this area. Now, one of the questions I get a lot is, does this particular lot, have road access? Now, for those of you who've been following me for a while, you know that not very many West Side beachfront lots have road access. Just now, right at Secret Beach, we are finding a few that do. But the further you go north and south, you don't have road access yet. Road access, however, will be coming to eventually all these lots in the future. And notice something very interesting about where in this particular area the road is surveyed to go in. And this next slide, you see this red path that I've drawn here, which outlines where the current surveyed road is supposed to go in. And notice how the road goes in behind the beachfront lots. So you have the road behind, then the beachfront lot, and then the beach reserve. Now, why is this significant? Well, it makes all of these beachfront lots here true beachfront properties. When you look at other beachfront properties in and around Secret Beach, for example, you'll find that even those properties at Secret Beach, the ones that are built and up and running, those homes, Airbnbs, those beach bars, those restaurants, those cafes, those are beachfront properties, but they have a beachfront road going in front of them. So they have road traffic. Albeit it's golf cart traffic, bicycle traffic, but it's still a surveyed road that goes between their homes and the actual water. With this lot up here, this lot number 449, this has the road going behind. So you won't have any golf cart or car traffic ever going in front of your home. A huge bonus for lots in this area. Now, when will this road go in? That's a good question. This particular section of the subdivision is just north of a natural cut in the island that separates the north and south sides of Ambergris Bay. It's simply illustrated here in this Google Earth shot. You have this natural cut in the island, which I'm pointing to with a red arrow, that cuts about 80 feet wide. And then to the south of there, again about 1.2 miles south, you have Secret Beach. So once road access goes from Secret Beach up to this cut, which it will too in the very near future, how are golf carts and bicycles to get beyond this natural cut? Well, what they've done in the past is this. They've spanned small channels like this in other parts of the island, including Ambergris Caye and Caye, by building these very small barges, these floating barges that are simply hand-pulled back and forth. Now, as Ambergris Caye started to expand, this little barge on the east side of the island became very, very popular. And it was the only way for people to get from San Pedro town going north is to go on this barge, and here's you can see a picture of it here. This picture was taken in 2006. People would load up on one side of the barge, a guy or two would pull it to the other side, and then they would offload on the opposite side. And it wasn't always this busy. So here's another picture there showing it a little bit more reasonable. People would drive their bikes on and then simply span this distance. Now this distance here in San Pedro town, or just north of San Pedro town, is about 129 feet. And they used this type of barge for many, many years, decades in fact, before now they finally built a bridge over this span. Well, going back to this short span of water here in this natural cut on Ambergris Bay is only 80 feet across. So it's a lot narrower. And it's going to be very easy once a road actually gets to this area to build a little barge to have something that's pulled back and forth for those lot owners on the north side of that cut to be able to reach their lots by road access. So this is a beautiful lot. Here's a nice aerial view that I took with my drone. In fact, speaking of more information on this lot, why don't I just pause it here for a minute. I'm going to let you look at a beautiful video that I shot just with my iPhone of this area. You can see that the beachfront is all in its raw, natural, native state. Nothing's been done in this area. It's pure. It's pristine. And so some people ask me, well, what do they have to do in order to build on these lots? Is there some prep work that needs to be done? Yes, absolutely there is. Each and every one of these beachfront lots is in its raw native state. It's never been touched. And so there's different elevations to the lots. There's the different dips. And so what a builder will do before building on this lot is he will come in and assess it. And then most likely they will bring in several truckfuls or bargefuls of either crushed limestone or sand and level off the property, maybe even raise it a foot or two up from where it is now before going ahead and building your home. Now, the question I get a lot of times is, will my property have beautiful palm trees? And yes, absolutely it will. But before it does, remember, every single property is going to have to be leveled, scraped clean, sand brought in, elevated a bit. Then, only then, after your home is built, they can bring in some palm trees, some fast-growing bougainvillea. They can make your lot look like that beautiful paradise that you've imagined. Now, as an example of this, I encourage you to look at some pictures of Secret Beach, where Secret Beach Bar and Grill is right now, or Pirates Bar and Grill, where a beautiful Airbnb home is built, where Paradise on the Caye is built. All of these properties were scrubbed clean, were vacant, were barren like the desert just a few years ago, and now they're teeming with people, with the infrastructure. They have beautiful palm trees growing on them. So remember, when you're looking at an area like this that is up and coming, what you need to remember is these lots will be improved upon. Your lot will be improved upon, and it's going to turn into a beautiful piece of paradise. But the good news is that the raw materials are already there. In fact, take a look at this drone video that I shot of the property. Look what a beautiful part of the island this is in. Those blue waters, you just can't find those anywhere else. That beautiful swimming right from your front steps. The sandy beaches. The pristineness of this part of Belize and Ambergris Caye is something that is very rare. So if you're interested in this property, please go ahead, send me an email. My email address is denniskii@gmail.com. Hit me up and I'll show you how you can get into this property even with a low down payment, because the seller is open to discussing financing terms on this property. So shoot me an email. Hope you all are having a great weekend again. Take some steps now to secure your slice of paradise in Belize, and I hope to talk to you soon. Cheers.